All right, you guys, we are back. It's your boy EQ. And up next, we have Drake Deli response to Sharp puts nail in the coffin in his Adam 22 beef. Shout out to Chick Smooth for the video. Honestly, this title has to be way overblown because this is more than likely just referencing the lyric that Sharp believes was a shout out to him, where Drake says, you got to be sharp, basically. And if that's the case, Sharp must think there's a whole plethora of songs shouting him out, which is beyond delusional. But yeah, this is probably something he should have kept to himself, even though he probably obviously saw it as a flex. And as far as his Adam 22 beef, it stems from the fact that I guess he claimed to like quit, but then he came back and said he was joking for Adam to just come back and fire him anyway. I want to say, like, a lot of people have been calling him a one-trick pony, and his views have definitely been on the decline, especially with him trying to change the format of his content, and honestly, nothing has really been sticking. And this is something that I know Ack, especially given their past drama, even though Ack has definitely given it up to Sharp and says that he does do some things well, he just may not be as versatile as you would like. But enough dilly-dallying, let's jump right into the video. Again, it's entitled Drake Deadly Response to Sharp puts nail in the coffin in his Adam 22 beef.
Ah, damn, Church. Nah, man. Say it ain't so, Church. You gotta crash out on Adam 22.
Nah, man, if you're gonna do an impersonation, fam, you gotta make it sound like Randy Macho Man Savage after 5 cartons of cigarettes.
Now, Sharp. Listen, man, to some of you delusional fans, some of you delusional media personalities, these rappers and celebrities do not know you. No matter how cool you guys may think you are, no matter how much you fan out over them, no matter how much of their praises you sing to them, they do not know you. Now, I gotta give it to Adam 22. This was...
It's crazy because if it was an influencer or if it was like a media personality that actually had a connection to Drake, then all right, then maybe you could take some credence into it. But they seem to have no relationship at all whatsoever. So it made no sense when he brought it up, and he was definitely clowned on the spot by everybody on that panel.
It's a crazy, crazy chess move. If you guys do not know, Adam 22 and Sharp from No Jumper or ex No Jumper have been going at each other for a couple weeks now. Sharp left No Jumper, or he was fired a couple weeks ago. Ever since then, he's been on a campaign going off on Adam 22 and also AD and Figmunity. After going off on Adam 22 on the stream,
man, he should have just dipped out to Figmunity when he had the chance, but obviously because of how everything went down, that bridge seems to have definitely been burned.
Last night, once again, Adam 22 said, you know what? F it. It's time for me to drop the nuke. Now, Sharp, for whatever reason, he's got an obsession with Drake. He was actually exposed a couple months ago for having a picture of Drake in his bathroom.
It's not just a picture. The dude has like a literal Drake shrine in his bathroom with all his album art. It's definitely super cringe. I want to say he chalked it up to it just being a dope motif for his guest bathroom, but still kind of odd.
Now listen, I get it. It's one thing to be a fan of somebody, but personally, as a grown man, no way you should have.
And that shit definitely look crooked as hell. I feel like if you love this man this much, the least you could do is make sure the frame is straight.
A picture or poster of another grown man in your bathroom. That is just violating man rule number 96 in the handbook. Now, to make matters worse, when Drake was beefing with Kendrick Lamar, Sharp actually thought Drake gave him a shout out in the Heart Part 6. Drake said, you mentioned a minor, but niggas gotta be sharp and tell the fans who was it. Now, simply because of Drake using the word sharp in his lyrics, Sharp actually took this as a shout out from Drake. Here's what he said.
Said Sharp, I wasn't tripping on the Drake pictures in the bathroom, but the Drake poster in the kitchen just too much. I don't have a Drake picture in the kitchen. What the fuck are you talking about? There's only pictures, fucking paintings of me, but there's no Drake picture. Do I look like Drake? Appreciate you.
You got, I was about to say, you got Drake pictures?
He does take that as a compliment if you do say he looks like Drake, obviously, by the way he showcases his love for Drake.
Bathroom. Yo, how come your bathroom is all over Instagram, Reddit, everything, and people are
I think that's why Drake shouted me out in this new track.
I ain't seen it.
And I appreciate it.
What he
you know
say?
what I'm saying? Much love to him, man. He had said, here, let me go ahead and
what?
quote it real quick.
What
Drake gave you a shout out, Sharp?
Yeah, man, a little something, you know.
I heard it.
Oh,
What did he say?
that explains why.
He said, but gotta be sharp and tell the fans who was he.
Oh.
You feel me? Cause
Yeah, man, all he meant was be cunning, be intelligent. He did not shout you out, Sharp. I'm sorry to break it to you, fam.
talked about him and saying he had an A minor. He said, but niggas gotta be sharp. And I went and looked at it. I said, maybe he just said be sharp. Nah, he said it like how I'm feeling. I'm like, all right, yeah, he mentioned me.
Oh, wow.
I appreciate my nigga, man. Fuck with him. He saw all that shit. He saw what I was going through, what I had to stay down for.
He could care less, fam. I mean, if you want to believe that, I guess if that makes you feel better, awesome. But yeah, obviously that has not aged very well at all.
You know what I'm saying? Through all the commotion.
And you watch No Jumper.
He knows I'm outnumbered right now. He knows I'm cornered.
Yeah.
We is light skinned. I appreciate my nigga Drake shouting me out, bro.
It's relating to Drake.
You know what I'm saying?
Now, as part of his revenge, Adam22 said, you know what, Sharp, I'ma end your life with this. Adam22 actually messages Drake telling him, yo, there's this dude who did podcast on No Jumper for a while, Sharp. And he's convinced that when you said talking about a minor but N-words gotta be Sharp, that you were shouting him out.
He knew. At least he had the self-awareness to not write that out.
All of us told him he's insane, but he's been talking about it for like 6 months. So I was wondering, hey, big dog, could you just confirm it had nothing to do with him? This dude. Also, he has mad photos of you up in his bathroom. Drake responds saying, ha, why the fuck would I be taking that serious ass moment to shout out that guy? Now, Adam, come on, bro. This is a very...
I'm pretty sure, like, as soon as that was posted, Sharp had to have started crying, man. Honestly, this is the start of a villain arc right here. I mean, this is his biggest hero, man, and the guy definitely dubbed him, and it's freaking hilarious. So, like, yeah, man, like, maybe this, like, does something to Sharp, and he's able to use this to fuel himself, but, like, yeah, fam. Obviously, that theory that he was shouting you out has definitely been put to rest. But, yeah, man, this is, right now, Sharp must be hating Adam22 right now.
grimy move. Imagine being a fan of somebody, thinking that they fuck with you, and then you actually learn via your op you're beefing with that no, that celebrity does not know you. No, it was not a shout out. This is a devastating moment for Sharp. I'm sure he's gotta take those pictures down in his bathroom. Adam22 actually is...
I could totally see him in the bathroom standing there and staring at the pictures, like, in a state of shock and disbelief. Like, yeah, for him to think that this was anything other than just a random bar is wild, man. If that's the case, like, dude, the dude is beyond delusional. Obviously, this is something he's gonna get even more clowned on, as if he wasn't already clowned on. Sharp, honestly, it's on you, fam, for not being able to capitalize on that initial buzz you got from being on No Jumper. Like, yo, dude, you should have been able to parlay that into something else. I know you wanted to stay on the ship, but it seemed like it was a sinking ship. The network, other than the Wax show and stuff that Adam is directly tied to, that does all right. But as a network, they're not really pulling in any numbers like that. And now you don't even have that because the people over at Fig Community don't want to mess with you because you burnt that bridge when you decided to stay at No Jumper. So yeah, man, definitely a big mistake on his part. I feel like, yeah, he's definitely relating to Drake on all fronts. So it seems to be the fact that, yeah, in Sharp's mind, they have a little more in common, being the fact that, yeah, this was a terrible strategy as well. Something that Drake for the last year really hasn't done too well in that department either.
Explain why he did it. Here's what he said.
Oh, the streets, the ops, the reaction channels, they all owe me for sending that DM and then posting that DM because I just gave y'all content for the next.
Obviously, I'm reacting to it because, yeah, but like at the end of the day, man, Adam is still somebody you can't really trust, man. The dude doesn't really understand the concept of real friendships. You could see that the dude is willing to sell out his best of friends. Look at the house phone situation where he outed him and he potentially could have edited it down and honestly chose not to make sure that that was done. Destroying that relationship with somebody that was with him from the start. You know, he definitely helped grow that. So you can always expect this guy to do the most to try to basically kill you, fam, reputation-wise anyway. The craziest part is the fact that Sharp believed that and said that in the beginning and didn't follow that up with, nah, I'm just playing around, I'm just joking, and I'm just trolling. You know, because, like, damn, because that seems fucking delusional.
Next week. I didn't want to do that. He told me to do it, so I had to do it. I said yesterday on the podcast, like, I was done picking on Sharp. Or I was done, you know, airing his ass out. And then he goes on stream last night and says a bunch more crazy shit about me. So here it is. You are delusional. Drake has never heard of you. Or I guess maybe heard of you. He called you that guy, you know, not like in a good...
Because that clip went viral. And this is a guy that definitely is paying attention to the internet, which is why probably he makes some of the moves he does make, thinking that they're going to go over well, instead of truly thinking it out. If he was going to stop picking on him, it's still, yet again, Sharp's fault. I feel like a lot of the missteps he's had, honestly, where his career is at right now, it's his fault. He could definitely have put himself in a way better position if he were a little more proactive during his run there. At that time, you were white hot. Like, your interviews were getting in the hundreds of thousands, to where now that's not really the case. Not to say he can't bring that spark back, but yeah, you seem to have had a lot of moments over the last like year and a half that have really crapped on your reputation. And like, yeah, you can change the narrative, but sometimes it's a little hard once you're uncool. I say it all the time. Once you're uncool, you're uncool. It's definitely hard to wash that stench off you, and it's even harder to freaking change the narrative people have already built in their minds about you. He did it to himself, man.
Good way, but like that guy, the guy over there,
totally disregarded.
Maybe this will clue you in to the fact that you need a goddamn reality check. And if you're saying you brought 1 million subscribers to No Jumper, go bring 1 million subscribers to your platform. Go bring 1 million subscribers to any platform. What the fuck is wrong with this dude?
Oh man, Sharp, you gotta go crazy now, brother. You gotta either fade Adam22 or find out who Adam's favorite rapper is and have that nigga come on your podcast and diss Adam22.
Nah, not at all, fam. At the end of the day, success is the biggest weapon that you have against somebody. Just prove everybody wrong. Go and make yourself into like the person that you think you are. You got to go out and show and prove. He is a lot further ahead than most people creating content. He already has a built-in following that he can use. It's going to be up to him to make the best content. Whether he's going to do it, that's on him. But I've watched a few of his streams, and he's kind of like, either from like the sound to just like set design and stuff like that. It's like, yo, bro, like, try a little harder. Make it look like you're trying, and people will see that and they will value that. And you have to find a way to start connecting with your community again. Obviously, people have watched him before, and I'm pretty sure they would want to watch him again. But you got to stop doing some of this cringy stuff. You can't be claiming some of the stuff you're claiming and doing some of the actions that you're doing, making you look really, really bad. So like, yeah, man, you're going to have to clean some of that stuff up, because reputation is everything. And like I said, once people deem you uncool, it's really hard to get people to change their minds.
With you. And this should be a lesson to everybody. Do not idolize any of these rappers. 9 times out of 10, they probably wouldn't spit on you if you was on fire. You guys get in the comments below.
Yeah, man, you don't want to idolize any person. You don't want to do that because, fam, we don't really know these people. We have this idea that we create in our minds with the stuff that we see, the stuff that we hear about, but we don't truly know these people. A lot of things have come to light this year. A lot of things that were rumblings, a lot of things that were rumors and rumblings before, but we're finding out now that they're fact. And I feel like every other day there's a new scandal, there's a new person getting out and exposed. And honestly, it's dope, because for a long time, a lot of these people were running amok and creating havoc, destroying lives, intimidating people with violence. And now it seems like the chickens have come home to roost. There's a lot of people that over this last year, and I don't feel like it's going to end with this year. I feel like it's going to keep on going. The pendulum is definitely swinging in that direction right now, so it's going to run its course, and I feel like a lot more things will be revealed. There's definitely so much. But in this situation with Sharp, man, like, fam, you couldn't have been more delusional thinking that this man that you never really have had even a conversation with is shouting you out. Like, it's one thing if you guys actually had some type of direct relationship, even if it's like through DMs and stuff like that, that would make sense. But you've never talked to this person. Yeah, you went viral for having the Drake pictures in your bathroom, and he probably has an idea of who you are because of that. Because like I said, the dude is aware of what's going on the internet. That's why he gets so sensitive and he can be petty. He's reading the same things we're reading. It's just that he's going to react in a totally different way. But yeah, man, you couldn't even have the dude's picture straight in your bathroom, fam. What you think he's going to say? But I'm just joking. But like, yeah, man, he's beyond delusional. Like, obviously, Sharp probably is heartbroken somewhere. Like I said, probably standing in his bathroom, looking and staring at those pictures in basically the origin of his villain era. Hopefully, this kicking his back in is going to be something that, you know what I mean, motivates him. You can't just be fueled off this Adam22 stuff, because that's going to fade. And once that's gone, like, what do you have? So you got to make sure you build a community, fam. You're way further ahead than most content creators out there. You've already proven that you can get those views. It's now time to work and get them and achieve the success. Just as fast as you can blow up, you can fall into oblivion and just be forgotten, because you can easily go from having a decent presence to having no presence at all. So it's definitely something that he's going to have to think about, man. Yeah, obviously use this Adam22 stuff for now, because it's definitely going to get tons of eyes on you, but you got to show up and make good content, and then people will stick around past anything that has to do with No Jumper or Adam 22. Definitely let me know what you guys think. What do you guys think about Drake's response to Sharp? Obviously, we all know how petty Adam is, so that doesn't surprise me at all. But definitely let me know what you guys think about Adam even asking Drake about this. And let me know where you guys think Sharp goes from here. What do you guys think his trajectory is now after all this? But yeah, it's definitely hilarious, man. And for him to be relating to the person that right now is persona non grata, right now, Drake's reputation is as bad as it ever has been. And it keeps doing things that are perpetuating just that. You relating to that man is not looking great on your character right now. And honestly, yeah, terrible strategy. You should have just said it was a joke and cut your losses there, but it's a little too late for that. But yeah, man, definitely let me know what you guys think. Definitely hit the like and subscribe button, guys. It does the channel wonders. Thank you guys so much for watching. Guys, like the last week, the videos have been doing amazing and a ton of subs have come in. So I definitely want to thank you guys. The conversations again are freaking amazing. I already started going through some of the comments, but I'm definitely gonna do some more work on those a little bit because I always love to hear what you guys have to say. So I just want to thank you guys again. You guys are freaking amazing. Without you, the growth and like the way the channel is going wouldn't be possible. So I want to thank you guys again. So I hope you guys love the video and I hope to see you guys soon. Damn, bro. What a delusional group of people.